Hi, I'm Thiku, and this is LUI V4. Before we start, I want to mention that I'm not a native speaker, and my voice most likely sounds atrocious. This video is supposed to be a small visual update on the project, because many of you are wondering if they'll ever see it if Legion is out, or if this project is dead, because I did not update in quite some time, and I'm incredibly sorry for that. I know more than anyone that this project has been incredibly slow. I've lost sleep over it, actually. Moving on. The problem with doing a visual update is that I actually really like the visual of V3. That's not the... and many of you guys do too. The problem is the code behind it makes it really hard to add new feature or similar updates, but that's not really interesting to talk about. There's not much to show for it, so for the longest of time I didn't do many updates because of that problem. But things need to be said after all. The only thing that hasn't been mostly implemented is the ability to put your own texture wherever you want, which is something that people have been asking for a while, because V3 is limited to having a chat frame, the omen frame, the recount frame, and the raid frame, and that's all the frames you can do or change. There are lots of people that have done workaround with that, and I've been very creative with it. But I want to improve on that creativity and let you guys change your UI as much as you want. Another few things of note is the layout. You can actually save all the information in your layout and to a string that you can then copy and paste and share with your friend so that they can get exactly the same LUI settings as you do easily. This also makes it much less of a pain to share the same layout between multiple alts. The other main point is that there are a lot of people that ask, how do you disable module? How do I disable the auras? How do I disable the unit frame? And under V3 that's done by clicking on the white module, which is really counterintuitive because most people don't think about that. So I made it so that you can't click it anymore, and instead you go into control panel to enable and disable everything. You can also use that to disable all the infotext, and most likely any other module that has multiple parts will also feature in that control panel there. The bags also receive quite some update, though they are not as apparent. The overall design has been... There are a lot of very small graphical design issues with the bags that I decided to fix. There is no more this awkward design with the bags in the corner where they will act rather randomly. So that got fixed. Added a new box there for other feature I want to add to the bags, such as the cleanup from the default UI that has been added. It's now used as the sort button. We may still do a custom sorting later on. Two parts that still need work, and those are the bars, which still need Bartender 4 to work right now, and the unit frame, which I initially planned to keep for last because unit frame add-on aren't that uncommon, but I know a lot of people are fan of our own frames. The raid frames in particular have a lot of issue to work with, but on top of wanting to deliver them in a nice way, I also want to make it so that they can be used as a standalone, so that people don't need the entire package for those. Alright, that's all I got for today. Thank you for listening to this video. I'm sorry if I disappointed you with the lack of progress or anything. If you liked the video and want me to make more, do like it, press the subscribe button and all that other YouTube stuff.